Sometimes it's difficult to tell if a person selling sham alternative medicine products really believes in the products they're selling or whether they're just sociopaths who are trying to make a quick buck off of needy people. Well, in the case of the owners of True Hope Nutritional Support in Canada, I can say with some degree of certainty that it's the former. Their infant son is dead today because they gave him their nutritional supplement instead of real medicine. True Hope is owned by David and Colette Stephen, and this isn't the first time they've been in trouble with the law. Previously, Health Canada sued them for selling their supplement, EmPowerPlus, to people with severe psychological issues like bipolar disorder, encouraging those people to go off of their real medicine in favor of taking this pill that may or may not contain minerals and vitamins. It's completely unregulated, so nobody really knows. Unfortunately, Health Canada failed in their lawsuit, and the Stevens continued to make money hand over fist selling their EmPowerPlus. Just a few years later, the Stevens' 18-month-old infant Ezekiel fell ill, and they decided to treat him by giving him maple syrup, juice with frozen berries, apple cider vinegar, horseradish root, hot peppers, mashed onion, garlic, ginger root, and yes, EmPowerPlus. As Ezekiel kept getting worse, a friend of the Stevens, who happened to be a nurse, told them that he probably had meningitis, a severe inflammation of the brain and spinal cord that can be deadly if not treated. And by treated, I mean with actual medicine, not maple syrup. Instead of taking Ezekiel to a real doctor, though, the couple instead visited a naturopath without even taking Ezekiel along. So without even seeing the boy, the naturopath then gave them several natural products for treating viral meningitis. This is where I should point out that there are actually several possible causes of meningitis. Viral meningitis is usually mild and clears up on its own, but you need to go to a doctor to be sure that it's viral, because if it's not viral, it could be bacterial, and bacterial meningitis is nearly always fatal if left untreated. That's why doctors have developed a very effective vaccine that's supposed to be given to infants that reduces the incidence of one strain that causes bacterial meningitis by 90%. But it may not surprise you at this point to learn that the Stevens are in fact anti-vaccine. Now that they're in court over the death of their son, the Stevens are arguing that the vaccine wouldn't have definitely prevented their son from contracting meningitis. That's true, mostly because of how many other ignorant people are out there not vaccinating their children or getting vaccinated themselves. If we had herd immunity, the disease would be all but eradicated. And even if Ezekiel had been vaccinated but had still contracted the disease, modern medical science still could have helped him. They might have been able to save his life by giving him antibiotics, which would have taken his risk of death down from around 100% to about 20%. But unfortunately, his parents have fooled themselves into believing that antibiotics aren't nearly as good as maple syrup. The Stevens now face prison time and the possible removal of their other children, and for those children's sake, I hope they are removed. In the meanwhile, the True Hope website is still up and running, offering other families the chance to purchase a product that would allow them to kill their own children without repercussions.